this is actually what I want to ask you, because you are covering this on your show, but not many other people in the media are. Labor's election promises, they couldn't have been more clear-cut. We will bring down the cost of living. And it is, and you know, no one blames Labor entirely, or even, you know, maybe it's I don't know, 15% their fault. It is not their fault, but they knew when they made that promise that they couldn't make that promise because inflation was already rising. We'd already had one interest rate rise during the election campaign. It was clear they couldn't make the promise to bring down the cost of living, but that was their central election promise, and people believed them. And the same with this as well, the aged care nurses.
Well, again, how would the media have reacted to Tony Abbott's Stop the Boats if 1 year later there were more boats arriving than when he was elected? Could you imagine the freak out, right?
Yeah.
Albanese, apart from all the other messaging, his own Twitter feed, he decided to, it's still there. A Labor government will lower the cost of living. 12 months later, no one can say that's the case.
No.
And as a baker's dozen is 13, an Albo dozen is 11 of interest rate rises that have happened since. Their reaction when one took place, it was a cost of living freak out. Well, what do you say now when it's a dozen? How do we have a scenario where this government, and I know a new government resets all of its relationships with the media, and one of the things that's desperately important about the media is access, and a whole bunch of people who didn't get a good night WhatsApp message from the Prime Minister who under the last one now get one from this one, so they all want to keep the new car smell.
Yeah.
But there's a smell here. They are not doing what they promised. They are screwing over people, including, I was looking at this today, the extreme majority of the 5 suburbs in this country where your home loan is starting to go into arrears, all Labor areas. They're supposedly the champions of these people, yet as their budget proved, they have policies that screw these people over, and because the media don't know these people, other than when it's time to go and interview them, they roll on and they don't talk about it.